아하. 너, 그치? 그치?
That was 6 months ago. I'd gone to visit Roger Gaston, a wounded veteran of the war against the Elysian Church on the Southern Front.
Emilia, you've come.
Yes, Father. I've come to see you. I brought you some pastries and honey from Dismania's most famous bakery. I hope you like them.
Come a little closer, Emilia. Let me have a good look at you. You've gotten so tall. And so thin. Life at the Academy is still wearing you out, isn't it?
It's all right. I've been doing fine. Everyone at the Academy's been kind, and they've really looked after me.
No. Every time Emilia talked about the Academy, she'd cry. She always regretted going there. You're not Emilia. Who are you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gaston. My name is Daphne Theodore. I was Emilia's friend. I came to visit on her behalf.
Oh. Forgive me, Miss Theodore. I can't even stand to greet you properly. I've become so forgetful lately. I can barely tell dream from waking. And recently, I keep seeing Emilia, as if she was still alive. She's so small, just like when she was little, jumping down the stairs into my arms, calling out, "Daddy."
Mr. Gaston, I'm...
No, child, don't be. I remember now. Emilia was buried a month ago. Kind nurse wheeled me to the service. I left her old rubber duck on the grave. The one she always played with. She often spoke of you, Miss Theodore. Said you were her closest friend. Please, be careful. The Academy is a dangerous place.
I knew exactly what Mr. Gaston meant. Emilia Gaston, my dear friend, had died in an accident at the Spathatoy. Mr. Gaston, are you in pain? I'll get the doctor.
No, child. My legs are done for. Too long in the trenches. One's been amputated. The other's rotted through. Hurts like hell. But what of it? I'm still breathing. That's more than I can say for the others, right?
Mr. Gaston's pain flared up again. His fists clenched the sheets, veins bulging. He wasn't clinging to life. He was clinging to dignity. The last thing a soldier has left.
Miss Theodore, please. Just shoot me. I'm worthless now. I can't even get out of this bed. And now even my only daughters. I'll put it in my will. Swear it was my choice. I've got no family left anyway. You can even take my old house. Please, I'm begging you. Put me out of my misery. Or at least cut off the other leg.
No, Mr. Gaston, I can't do that. Please, hang in there. Just a little longer. 1 year? No, 6 months. I swear by the Emerald Order, I'll find a cure. Please, don't give up. Emilia would never have wanted that. After the episode passed, the bed finally stilled. Mr. Gaston drifted off, sobbing quietly. Whether it was the pain or Emilia's name, I couldn't tell. but something had soothed him. For some, pain is a fate much crueler and more humiliating than death. Like a river stone worn smooth over time, it grinds down even the toughest, stripping away their pride and fire. His comrades and daughter rest in the public cemetery, and this small white bed is his grave. That day, by his bedside, I finally made that decision.
We did it, Daphne! We finally synthesized the AG-1899 high-potency painkiller! Well, I mean, you did it. You did most of the design and experiments after all. I just helped out.
Don't say that. I never would have joined the project if you hadn't been so insistent.
Daphne, if our drug passes toxicity trials, if the Academy approves mass production, if it makes it to every hospital, every battlefield, then maybe those tormented by pain might suffer just a little less.
Daphne Theodore.
Yes, Miss Mason. No. I suppose I should call you Chief now.
That's not what you used to call me at the Academy. Not that it matters anymore. Now, explain what you have done, Daphne. How did you tick off Dean Silas?
There's nothing to explain. I lied. To Dean Silas and to the Spathatoy. I submitted a fake proposal and requested research funding, but I never worked on the intensification serum as Mr. Silas required. Instead, I resumed our unfinished painkiller project. Because I believe it holds far greater value. I'll accept whatever punishment you see fit. But please, exercise your power as a chief to specially approve AG-1899 for mass production. It's just a drug. It's done no wrong, and it could spare countless lives from agony.
I don't deny its value. But a drug like this, it could be developed by other alchemists. It would simply take more time. As a researcher superior to others, you should have served where the Empire needs you most, to meet what the Academy expects. Now that you've pulled this stunt, even if Silas doesn't punish you, all your research will now be conducted under direct oversight, given his temper.
No, Chief. I won't join the intensification project as the Dean required, because I refuse to become the next Amelia Gaston.
Amelia Gaston?
She was reassigned to the intensification project before we could finish our work. She didn't want it, not for anything, but she had no say, because that was the Spathatoy's order.
Ah, the alchemist who died in that accident 6 months ago. You're being paranoid. You've always been careful, not like her. She was reckless, forgot to fasten the restraints, and ended up impaled by a berserk test subject.
No, Chief. You never really knew Amelia Gaston. I worked with her for a long time. She was far more meticulous than I ever was. The report just said she died. What it didn't say was... there was blood everywhere. Still pouring from her chest, and even then, not once did she ask for help. She just kept saying, "I'm sorry," over and over, to the test subject who was still cursing her. didn't forget the restraints. She released them because she couldn't bear to see another human being suffer. Had it been me, I might have done the same. The only thing that spared me from her fate was a reassignment letter.
Those test subjects were just dregs of society. I thought Amelia's death might have at least taught you something. Most Charons are cold, selfish, and cunning. Turn your back and they'll sink their fangs into your heel without a second thought. And I'm no different. Cold, selfish, cunning. If you stood above me, you'd crush me. Just as easily as I could crush you now. But you don't. Mercy is a privilege of the strong, Daphne.
You're right. Amelia unshackled that test subject out of kindness. And he repaid her with a blade to the heart. Yes, they're cold and cunning. But who made them that way? Chief. No. Sybil. I've made my choice, and I won't turn back. Alchemy exists to make life better. That's the ideal I believed in when I entered the Academy. I'm going back, Sybil, to accept the punishment at the Academy. But I still want to beg you for one last time. If you would order the alchemy to produce AG 1899, all those who are tortured by pain will be extremely grateful to you.
Since you're so set on it, I'll give you a few pieces of advice. You have been at the Academy for so long, and know so many course secrets. Silas will certainly not allow you to go wherever you please. So, you have 3 options now. A. Let them imprison you or commit you to an asylum, where you will spend the rest of your life. B. Put this gun to your temple and go straight to hell.
I've thought about both of these options. What's the third one?
C. File a transfer request to Fulvis. Head to the front lines and die like a maggot. The hail of bullets will shred your pride. The pain will rot your dignity. Watching your comrades fall one by one will grind your will to dust. And in the end, a meaningless death will devour what you once believed in. But if, by some miracle, you survive, then come back to me. And tell me if you still stay true to your ideals.
Assessing your drink mixing skills? You got the wrong person. I know nothing about this. All drinks are the same to me. If it tastes right, I'll drink it. When it comes to these bottles and flask sounds, they are just noise to me. The Legion's built for war, not picnics. Wait, you mentioned the Legion. What do you want? What are you planning? Who are you? Who sent you? What intel are you after? Spill it. Guess I was too on edge. Sorry about that. It's just, there have been some audacious fox hunters who, seeing that I was one of them, tried to get close to me and fish for secrets of the Legion. Yeah, that was years ago. I Should I reveal this to others? Never mind. The Legion doesn't say we have to hide who we were. You have no idea what it's like in the Legion. Legion camps are surrounded by electric fences powered by Foxica. They crackle with sparks, deterring deserters, as well as discouraging thieves and spies. But at least you can see those fences. It's the invisible ones you have to worry about. If you slip up, say the wrong thing, one zap and you're gone. My Supreme Officer has something personal against traitors. I don't want to end up dead over some accidental leak. Status and prestige. Sure, if you think risking your neck daily is worth it. I was happier as a fox hunter. It wasn't an easy gig, but at least I was free. Not all commissions were about cheating death. Sometimes you get to walk dogs or hunt deer, and after a big score, you could enjoy a pint at the Asphodel. You can do it on your own. No need to explain to anyone about your plans or worry about dead weight. Most importantly, you didn't have to deal with commanders who can't stop their yapping. Absolutely. I'm no noble. Those thick-skinned aristocrats can definitely survive a zap. But if my superiors heard this, they'd fry me. Or worse. If you go around telling people what I just said, I'll put a bullet in your head. Understood? That kind of crap might work on the news. Many would sacrifice everything for those invisible and untouchable things like sense of faith, but I am not one of them. I know exactly why I became a fox hunter and why I joined the Legion. I just needed a job that brings food to the table. I got that figured out from the start. The Legion needs my skills and I need their paycheck. Simple exchange. All that talk of glory and faith, it's not why I'm here. Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have had this drink. Can't keep my mouth shut when I'm a bit tipsy. I'm done here, and don't you dare let today's conversation out. Hit me with another. Hey, how do you usually pick up your gigs? Still at the Asphodel? Just like old times. The Asphodel is a neat place. At least Camilla doesn't suddenly throw in jobs where you have to kill people and rob their stuff. Never underestimate Ice Lake. It's teeming with tougher-nuts in the capital, especially with the Security Bureau ignoring the outskirts. But don't worry. Camilla's gigs are clean, unless you're dabbling in the sketchy ones. Speaking of which, how is Camilla these days? Still got that edge? That's good to hear. Time flies. Even turned Camilla sweet. But it still couldn't soften up my iron-fisted Supreme Officer. Her name is... Sorry, can't tell you. I'd rather not end up on the electric fence getting zapped to ashes. She's always got this long face like the entire Legion owes her money or something. Oh, and her quirks. Like, who doesn't use a gun these days? But she insists on using her electrified whip and claims it works better. And people usually prefer peace and quiet when they have something to think about, right? Not her. She always blasts a loud recording and says it pumps her up and helps her think better. She even keeps crows in her office. Hasn't she ever worried about bird droppings on her reports to her higher-ups? And then there's this. Normal people go to the riverside to unwind and enjoy the breeze and scenery, right? My boss, she goes there only to watch anglers come back empty-handed. Says it's funny and stress-relieving. I mean, who does that? She's nuts. Trust me, she's far less interesting in person. Oh, and that's just the top boss. My direct superior, even nuttier. Now this dude rambles in circles and thinks he's all classy. Honestly, he sounds like a wishy-washy wet goose. That guy's always babbling about efficiency and energy saving. Ugh, everyone knows that he's just making excuses for his laziness. But I'll give him this. He's sharp. Slacks off, sure, but somehow still manages to get the job done. No one can really fault him for that. Not long ago, he cracked the location of treasure with just a few clues. That's something my Supreme Officer had been chasing for years. But, well, there was a little hiccup. Don't ask me. The two of them handled that mission together. It's all top secret. How would I know? Crap. I really said a load of stuff I shouldn't be saying at all. It must be this lousy booze. You didn't spike it with a truth serum or something, did you? Sheesh, I'm out of here. Oh, thank goodness I don't drink in Dismania, or I'd end up zapped by my superior's whip. Ugh, better stop talking now. And I trust you won't go blabbing about what I said. I know exactly why you chose that extra strong drink. You had your own reasons for coaxing intel from me, but I chose to act the fool and play along. Let's stop here. Don't push any further. I can't cross the Legion. Everyone's got to live, right? And I don't want to lose someone that I can actually talk to. All right, that's it. I'm off. Do me a favor. I'll pay you. I'm off to the capital tomorrow, and I've got a package here that needs to be delivered to number 48 Oak Street in the west suburbs. It's for a lady named Riola Baker. You're asking too many questions. Fair point. All right, I'll spill it. There's a gun and a mask in there. Don't be nervous. It's just a toy gun. If you don't believe me, feel free to test it on me. Ow! Oh, fake bullets hurt too. And why aim at the head? Get over here. I'm gonna give you a thrashing. Damn, that friggin' hurt. You know what? This reminds me of the fights I used to have with Riola when we were little. We'd use slingshots to hit each other in the head. Lucky I'm still alive, huh? Anyway, this gun is my present for her. Yeah, sort of. Had to come to Ice Lake for a mission. Figured I might as well bring something. And you've had way too many questions. Look, are you in or out? There's no shortage of fox hunters for the job, you know. Deliver it myself. Forget it. If it weren't for orders from the top, I wouldn't bother coming back to Ice Lake. Cut it out. I did come back here before and had plans to catch up with the old gang. We used to climb trees and swipe veg together as kids. I wanted to chat with them, laugh about those silly pranks over a pint or two, and forget about life in the Legion for a while. But word got out I was coming. They all lined up, saluted from a distance, yelling, "Officer Lin!" so loud it scared the birds off the roofs. I thought I'd let them do their thing, get it out of their system. Then we'd all loosen up a bit, reminiscing about tearing down the streets as kids. But the old gang never gave me the chance. Everyone was too busy saluting, bowing like they owed me something. Couldn't even look me in the eye. Of course it's normal. I've seen my fair share of things to know why they're so afraid of me. If it weren't for my joining the Legion, I'd be the one who trembles at the sight of soldiers. Ice Lake. No, it's the same for the whole of Hyperborea. The strong and rich walk all over the weak and poor. This has always been the way since I was a little girl. Nothing's changed. Anyway, do you know what the gun and mask are for? When we were kids, Riola and I were obsessed with this comic about LeBlanc, a rogue who'd steal from wicked rich folks and give to the poor. They called him the Masked Hero. We made masks from scrap cardboard and used slingshots as our guns. We'd climb the town walls of Ice Lake, shouting LeBlanc's lines from the comics. Silly, I know, but we didn't feel a bit embarrassed. Those were the days when we felt we could, well, eventually become heroes ourselves. Years later, I spotted a beautifully crafted LeBlanc mask and toy gun in a Discmania store. I couldn't resist, so I bought them. Back then, I thought I might have turned into a Charon-killing baddie, but at least Riola could still be a hero. The last time I saw her in Ice Lake, she trembled like a scared goose and called me Officer Lin. That's when I knew we'd both changed. There's no going back to the good old days. Ugh, my head's hurting. Hit me with another. These are the reasons why I avoid being back at Ice Lake. I don't even want to meet my own siblings. Just seeing them from afar, knowing they're alive and well, that's enough for me. No, quite the opposite. They write all the time saying how much they miss me and wish I'd visit. But what could I tell them? About the latest horrors I've seen at the Academy? Or how many Charon prisoners I took? Forget it. Everyone's got their own burdens. It's all so damn normal these days. Only outsiders like you would think this is weird and believe this can change. Perhaps you also believe a day will come when Charons and Solos can live together in peace, and that people won't be judged for their strange-looking horns and spines and the weird magic in their veins. To be honest, I like your way of thinking, even if it's a bit naive for my taste. It's way better than the usual crap like, oh, that's the way it is. Nobody can change the world. And your words actually make this ice lake breeze a bit warmer, I must say. Pour me another. Let's see how far you can take this dream of changing the world. I'm curious if a naive fool can actually make a difference, even a little. And if you ever need help, and I'm free, just ask. As long as it's nothing against the Legion. But not today. I've just changed my mind about something and will be busy later. I'm cancelling the commission. Now, give me back my mask and gun.
Patrol complete. No signs of dangerous creatures, structural damage, or suspicious markings. Routine operations may proceed without interruption. Report concluded. I've been taking on odd jobs here and there. It's enough to cover my expenses. But honestly, earning a living isn't the point anymore. These days, work is more about keeping myself busy. Yes, work gives me purpose. It makes me happy. When I'm busy, even the sunlight feels a little warmer. Patrol complete. No signs of dangerous creatures, structural damage, or suspicious markings. Routine operations may proceed without interruption. Report concluded. Better than if I'd stayed, I suppose. The Legion was once my refuge, the place where I thought my dreams could take flight. But those dreams... they turned out to be illusions. And that so-called refuge was a hell that dragged my loved one into an unending abyss of despair. Now, my heart burns with the desire for vengeance, yet I can't bring myself to aim my weapon at those I once called comrades. I feel lost. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I lost my cool. You're right. I need to figure it out on my own, instead of placing that weight on you. Though, it might take me some time.
Need anything? Spit it out quickly. I've got a mission to finish. Tips. The only tip I have is there's no problem a good punch can't fix. If that doesn't work, throw another. Then a bullet usually does the trick. It's just a figure of speech. My point is, be as tough and strong as you can be, and that's all you need. Keep nitpicking, and your face will be getting those punches next. Need anything? Spit it out quickly. I've got a mission to finish. No work, no food. What don't you get? Balance would be great, but my clients don't see it that way. Always hounding me. Is the job done yet? Hurry up! Ugh. If I didn't have a family to feed, I'd punch them in their stupid faces. Need anything? Spit it out quickly. I've got a mission to finish. Sybil? She's the chief of the 13th Legion. Ugh, what do you expect me to know? She calls the shots, I do the work. That's all.